Hello, I'm Midgeman Allen. Today I bring you another video. Today I'm doing, well, no, not doing, finishing the exosuit from Helldivers 2 in 40k. So, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Again, I'm doing faceless. You get my little miniature. Enjoy. Army Painter Warlock Purple. I use Warlock Purple as sort of a gradient, as I stupidly forgot to put that I used Corex White to make this stripe. Didn't turn out great, but that's fine for this. It could be hastily painted on. My goal for this is to try and replicate the how do I put this? Standardization of not 40k, Helldivers Arsenal. Mainly due to its very utilitarian, very simplistic designs and paint schemes. So I use a sponge and to sort of sponge this on. It's not perfect. I do come up with a brush and sort of clean it up. I don't clean up all of it because I stupidly put too much, but that is fine. I can work with that. I'm also, again, faceless this time because I don't mind this feel of being faceless. It's okay to me. Doesn't bother me too much. Game color, moon yellow. Using this moon yellow, I paint over the stripe to give it that bug. What is that bug? Oh, it's some fucking oh, I always forget the name of these bugs. But yeah, there's a bug. To give it that 40k yellow. Yeah, not 40k. Helldivers yellow. I'm all over the place. If you can't tell, I have been working on this literally all throughout the weekend, and I'm literally barely uploading it in time. But yeah, a lot of this is dry time because it's summer again, so there's very little wind flow other than my AC, the small AC I put in my room, and well, my office pretty much, and so it's very slow drying process. Extremely slow drying process, but I persevered and made it work. I don't know why I don't know where the bug came from. Citadel Base, Naggaroth Knight, Army Painter, Matte Black. I use this dark and purple for the base, as I've done for the Helldivers. If you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend checking it out. It will be in the cards, I think, at some point around this time frame. I don't know. I won't get it perfect, but I'll get it there eventually. I whipped away the bug. I don't know where the bug went. But yeah, just slather this all over the base. Trying my best to cover every rock and get maybe a little bit up on the robot, on the automaton Necron. But yeah, try to fill up all the holes. Try to get all the bases just so it's all covered. Then let it dry. It sort of dried semi between where I expected it to and then didn't. So I do hit it with a black wash off camera, but that didn't change anything, so I had to just recoat it anyway. Until it sort of looked like this dull purplish black. Kaldor Sky. Citadel Base. I've messed that up, but okay. That's okay. I use the Kaldor Sky for the flags, or the pieces of cloth up on the back of this dude. Because again, Super Earth. Now, if you don't know why I've done this, if you've ever seen one of my any of my streams with Ace Helldiver, which is Ace the Pilot, or Pilot Ace, we tend to stick the one true flag on the back of the exosuits, and I'll march around with extra patriotism, with extra democracy, like the Patriot or the Emancipator. It'd just be two flags on the back of it. So I used that and kept going, and then used the extra spears just for trophies. Army Painter, Skeleton Bone. Use this, obviously, to paint up the skulls. Then I hit them with the Army Painter Flesh Wash, and then hit them with the Banshee Brown. That's my whole skull recipe. It works out well, especially if you do it right. I didn't do it right, so it kind of messed up, but in my defense, it is a very small spot to work with, so it doesn't turn out perfect. But that's fine. Especially doesn't work out perfect when I hit him with the Iron Warriors watered down. That kind of does havoc, but you'll see. Oh, I thought it was jumping over there. No, not yet. Still just fly brushing all over these dudes. Yeah, it's just Game Color Scarlet Blood. Now I use this for the dual rocket launchers. I forget the name of them. I think they're called Havoc launchers. No, Havoc launchers would be the Havoc missile launcher, wouldn't it? I don't remember. I know when I originally posted these, I do a lot of these on, like, I will tend to post on Discord and stuff for like tips and stuff, because I'm still a very new painter to this. And I remember I was on Pete the Wargamers one, Heat Setup. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what it is. I can look it up, but no, actually, no, I will try and look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Discord. Yeah, I know, you're in the middle of a video and it's like me, here I am trying to figure out what the hell these things are called. Okay, maybe, Pete the Wargamer. Whoops. Multi-launcher, that's it. Citadel Base, Iron Warriors. I use this to base coat the metallics of all this of all the mechanical bits and parts of the armor, being very loose with it because I don't mind it's overspill, because overspill just means it's gotten damage in the form of acid from either Tyranids or Terminids. Doesn't matter. It is just a cool, dirty mech that has been well kept very well. I hate it. As you can see on the Necron skull, it's overflowed a lot, so it didn't turn out perfect, but it turned out good enough. I fix it up later when everything dries. But I hit it with the chains, all that gets dirty down Iron Warriors. Even the multi-launcher gets it. Game Color Glorious Gold. I use this simply, I believe it's only for the little Aquila on the chest, or like the front of the armor. I think that's the only thing I use this for. I might have used it somewhere else, I can't remember now. Being very careful. Get a nice clean coverage and it not overspilled too much. I usually always get overspill anyway, but still. I do try. Surprisingly, I do try. I've got a sneeze building up. Oh, it's not nice. But yep, covered that. I think that's all I did with the. Yeah, it looks like that. Yep. Yes, no, I don't know. Yes, yes, no, yes, yes. Citadel Base, Corax White. I use this to base. Well, they originally based the stripe and based the skull of the Necron on the base. Yes, Necron head on the base. I believe it's the Lich Guard head, or whatever the hell the other variant of that thing is. It's just a Lich Guard. I painted it white because the automatons have white skulls. Pretty self-explanatory, I believe. Do I do a very good application? No. But it's good enough for what I needed. And then I hit it with another matte, I believe I hit it with a matte black and frost effects mix, and that, I believe that's how I finished it off. I can't remember now. I don't know if I recorded that bit, but yeah. To act as oil coming from the head, where the head once sat. Citadel Base, Nagaroth Knight, Army Painter, Ash Grey. I use this combination to dry brush the edges of the rocks on the base. That is it. Yeah, nothing special, nothing fancy. That's just it. Simple as that, pretty easy. Simple, easy, done. I had too much paint on the brush in that time, so I had to wick it off more, but I managed to get the gist of it again. And you'll know, many people say this so many times, I use a terrible brush for dry brushing. Yes, because any brush can be a dry brush if you use it badly enough. I have dry brushes, I don't like them because they are very tricky to use and they don't actually work very well for what I want them to. And they don't feel right. I managed to use this basing brush I use for pretty much every basing anything, and have managed to make it a dry brush to work well. Army Painter Flesh Wash. This is what I use on the skulls to give them that aged look. And then I hit them with a Banshee Brown on the top with a dry brush of Banshee Brown, and that gets me the weathered look. As if they've been sitting there for a while, but they're still semi sun bleached. Now, I know people are going to argue, oh, you putting more time in voice acting and voice recording, and then making live errors, and then just keeping the errors. Yes, because I'm human. That's okay to make a mistake while in videos. I'm not going to waste the last 11 minutes of recording because I made a mistake. Now, I usually do one take Tammy's because I don't like recording very much, especially voices. It's very tedious and boring. So I try to do it as least as possible. So this is a rush job and I don't actually have the time to do a retake. Here is the model. I will put the longer version of this where I have actually a few helldivers with it. Again, I apologize for the terribleness of this. My camera is not fully adjusted right. There we go. Looks nice. I added the plants. If you want to see the plants, go check out my automaton video. I'll chuck it in the cards. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Bye. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the Sentinel exosuit, the Patriot pattern, painted up in the Helldivers Classic theme. Now I know no Helldiver exosuit actually has a strap on it, but guess what? Be gone. Simple as that. I like the look of it. It adds a little yellow, and it isn't like the boring black on the Patriot. So I like the idea. It looks cool to me. Matches up with my Helldivers, which are unconventional anyway. So deal with it, and I'm happy with it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
We are painting up a silly little